What's up, everybody? Welcome to the number one podcast coming out of the Carolina. Straight No Chaser with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator. Coming to you live. You already know from the Icebox, Fayetteville. You already know we in the building. My brother, you here? Just sit tight. You're going to see what it's about, baby. You here? Come on and sit tight and settle in.
Settle on in.
Yeah, settle on in. Buckle up. I'm finna take you on the ride.
Oh, boy.
Man. Well. Here we are. All alone. You and me. Privacy. Come on now. Let's talk about this Diddy stuff. Come on now. Where we all at now? Everybody who had something so much to say talking about he was getting time served. He was gonna get he's getting released when they gonna give him time served and release him. What happened?
That ain't happening.
50 months. And I didn't hear anything about time served, but either they give him time served, that still leaves 3 years fed time. 50 months, that's 4 years and 2 months. So that still leaves, out of the 14 months he served already, that still leaves 3 years fed time he gonna have to do. Now, I don't know why y'all thought he was gonna be walking on this. First of all, once again, like I said before, we got live victims. You ain't just walking with live victims. Secondly, he's a black man in America. Let's keep it real. It ain't changed as much as you think it has. And apparently, you see that. Now, you can go down the list and pull up white people charges and black people charges on the same thing throughout history. And for all types of charges. And you'll see the sentence is harsher on one side than the other. It's not for me to point out which side is going to be harsher on. But, you do your own research. When you get there, you check it out. You can see. So the history has shown us what was going to happen. And we already know how they do when they give a couple of us a couple dollars. When they're ready to get us back in line, they trot them on out and let us see, okay, look, this is how we do you. So if the rest of y'all decide to step out of line, this is what happen to y'all too.
Example.
Come on now. That's why they give them money. So when they're ready to do that, they can go ahead and do that. And when they're ready to really get us in line, they can say, look, I made it, you can do this too. We got it so good. They've been so good to us. Wow. What are y'all complaining about? What do you mean? That was years ago. Look at all they've given me. Until they're ready to snatch it away. Yep. Now you just stepped out of line and you got put back in it. So now, yeah, you got to do, like I said, he got to do this time. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, he wasn't gonna get no 20, 30 years because the two charges he got didn't hold that type of weight. But regardless of how much weight they held, at the end of the day, he's a black man with two felonies, which means he's a two-time felon. However way you want to slice it, cut it, dice it, whatever, on paper, he's a two-time felon. Ain't no way a black man who's two-time felon walking out of jail, walking out of that courthouse. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It never happened in America and it won't happen. So I already knew the deal. You know what I mean? I ain't Nostradamus, so I ain't this great guru. I just know how the game is played. That's all. So everybody who thought he was getting out, I'm eager to hear your thoughts now. That's another thing too, though. I'm eager to hear your thoughts, Vic. Don't let I see you there laughing. But the few people I have talked about, now they're pivoting. Now I see the pivot now. There's always the pivot. Now it ain't, I was wrong. I shouldn't thought. Nah, it's, he only gonna do 2 years though.
Oh, they gonna break it down. Yeah, they gonna break it down. Oh, he got time served and.
No. You said he wasn't gonna get no more time. That's what you said. Now you talking about he only gonna have to do 2 years. No.
He was coming home.
No, yeah, what? He had, what you mean? He had dates lined up? What are you talking about? He had a event. He had an event scheduled. Yes, he thought he was coming home. Yeah. Which is another thing I'm sure that probably would piss the judge off. It would piss me off. And they'd have told me he got speaking engagements and stuff set up already. What? Yeah. Oh, hell no. Nah, you won't be going nowhere. Deny that. Hey, bro, change that. Yeah, hey, bro, adjust that over. Let me see that. Bro. Bring that back. Don't even process that yet. Let me get that. Yeah, because he lost his mind. What? Man. Yeah, but don't y'all switch up now. Y'all said he won't get no more time. So I want to hear why y'all thought that and what's happening here. Because I'm confused. People wanted to bet me money and everything. No, they was convinced. Oh, nah. Even DJ Envy, shout out to Envy. Even Envy, I don't understand why they didn't give him bail. He's coming home when he gets to the finish and they're going to give him time served. Apparently it didn't work out like that, my G.
Apparently not.
I don't know what y'all thinking. I just don't understand. There's been one time that they beat a black man beat the system, and that was OJ, and everybody still swear he did it. and they caught him on the back end when he went like a fool and tried to steal his own stuff back, and then they threw him behind the bars and buried him. Like, come on now. You still gotta understand that the game's still being played.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Whew, moving on. Tap the screen, share the live. This right here was diabolique. I mean, when I saw this, I was like, whoa. Whoo! Last I checked now, well, ain't last I checked. Charlie Kirk's wife, his widow, he was worth $12 million before he was unalived, as they'll say, or whatever. 12 million, Vic. You see, he was worth 12 mil. Why he's worth 12 mil, I don't know. I don't get to the man financials, but the man had paper. That's all that mattered. The man was papered out, as we would say. He was worth 12 million. So of course now, the wife got access to the funds. She's worth 12 million now. She puts up a GoFundMe page for Charlie.
What?
A GoFundMe page now. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the page is. Where it to. Not where it is, where it to. Give, send, go page. Where the goal to raise was $6 million. And she done raised $5,473,000.
What? On a GoFundMe?
She got a GoFundMe and she done raised $5 million since he's been dead.
Wow.
$5.5 million basically. $5.5 million they done gave her since his death. Since his unaliving. And she was already worth $12 million. Somebody make it make sense, please. She couldn't cover the funeral expenses?
Wow.
I'm just asking now. I'm asking. Is he being, I don't understand. Is he being bronzed himself? Are they bronzing the body? I don't understand. Are they dipping him in gold or whatever? Dipping him in chocolate? What are they dipping him in? He would hate that.
No, he would hate that.
Yeah, hey.
Oh.
He wouldn't like that at all. But I mean, what are they doing to him? Are they vacuum sealing him? Or I don't know what are they doing. Preserving him forever? What are they doing? Is this?
Wow. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of a multi-millionaire needing a GoFundMe to bury their husband or family member. This is new to me. I mean, somebody help me. Maybe something I'm missing. Maybe something I'm not understanding. Y'all let me know. But if you worth 12 million, why do you need extra 5 million to bury somebody? And condolences out to the family. We're not attacking anybody or trying to attack them in the time of grieving, because I know she's having a hard time doing all her talk show appearances, all her public speaking engagements, and all the things she's been doing right after he's been. I'm not telling nobody how to grieve, how they should be grieving, so I'm not doing it. All I'm just saying is, she don't seem too toe up. If they bronze them, you would be against that.
Anything brown.
That's what I said, brother. But I don't know, they dipping him in gold. Like what do y'all need all this money for? Is his casket gold with bronze? Are y'all buying out the whole side of the mausoleum and putting them in there? Like, what's happening here? I'm not understanding what's going on.
Right.
Why do you need an extra $6 million to bury him? Appreciate that, my brother. I'm just confused. I don't know. Somebody let me know. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. Somebody tell me something. And who are these fools that are sending their money?
Raised millions, bro. From where?
$5.5 million. $5.5 million. You can go in there and see, because I trust me. I went out and see some people. There was a lot of anonymous donations I saw too now.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of that on there now. A lot of anonymous donations. Why you don't want your name to be known?
Better hide it.
Why not? You kicking out the funds. What the problem is? You believe? Why you want nobody to know you believe?
Oh, that's a fact.
What's the problem? Talk to me. What's up? If I kick out money, I want the recognition. I mean, let me know. Why y'all hiding who he is? I don't know. That tripped me out though.
Yeah.
$6 million. $6 million. Man. Man, in other news, let's get to this a little later. I'm going to get to this now. Man, in the Trey Reed situation in case, the boy from, I think it was Delaware State, where the young brother was hung. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a second autopsy, which found blunt force trauma to the back of the head. So how you bust yourself in the back of the head and hang yourself?
How do you do that?
Explain that to me. How you bust yourself in the back of the head and hang yourself?
I knew something wasn't right.
Yeah, but apparently now, let's get to it now, because this right here is apparently there's evidence to the facts to support the ruling it was a suicide. He was found only partially hanging, and the medical examiner could not determine the time of death. There weren't any bruises or ligatures around his neck that would indicate that he had been strangled or had been dangling by a rope for several hours. It appears to us he was manually choked by someone someplace else, and then his body was placed on the tree. So they think he was choked out by somebody and then put up there. He wasn't even up there that long. So they don't think the hanging was the cause of his death. They think he was choked out and unalived after being hit in the head. But like I said, the first autopsy just ruled this was a suicide. So he should definitely be at least fired and nothing else. I mean, dog, if you're a medical examiner and you can't find blunt force trauma in the head, what are you examining? I mean, explain that to me. I watch Law and Order. I see how they do. They go through, and they supposed to be meticulous about their job. So, if not brought up on charges, at the least he should be looking for a job or filing for unemployment. I'm just saying. I ain't advocating for nobody to be fired. I am advocating for him to be fired, actually, because he said it wasn't suicide. So yeah, I am advocating for him to be fired. So yeah, he should be fired. But they also said that the young man had gotten into an altercation with white males days before his death. They have copies of text messages and other information that proves Trey had an altercation with some white boys on campus. He said, the screenshot shows us that he was in conflict a day or two before he died and that it started online. Trey came to the defense of his young sister who has been attacked for comments she made about Charlie Kirk online. He was defending her and started arguing back and forth with 4 white guys. 2 are students at DSU campus, and we know who they are. We're still investigating this to see if there's a connection, Bridges said. So now that they said he got into it with 4 white guys that were on campus about Charlie Kirk, because his sister had comments online. I guess they was pressing her about it, and he wasn't going for it. So then after that, they found him busted in the head and hanging from a tree. So I wasn't the greatest mathematician, but it ain't hard to do that math. A dog can do that math. Like, I mean, and the fact that they just trying to sweep this under the rug really needs to be talked about. Tap the screen, shed a light, and people need to see this, need to be talked about, because this is insane. The fact that he could be dangling from a tree down there and y'all talking about he committed suicide. Where black people commit suicide by hanging themselves? So there ain't no easier ways for you to commit suicide? To the point where you walked outside with a rope, put it around your neck and threw it around the tree, and then that's what you decided to do? Come on, man. Make it make sense. We knew that would be BS from the jump. But, once they do that autopsy on you and the coroner has declared it this, it's supposed to be the end of it. Nah, they wasn't going for that. They had a second autopsy and they found the real. So now, whoever these 4 students are, they're supposed to have, and they know who they are. We'll see what comes of that. But this story definitely ain't going to just be swept under the rug. So, that's the latest on that. On the Trey Reed situation. I did DSU. Y'all let me know what y'all think, but yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Talking about the man hung himself and the man got his whole head, back of his head split just about. They talking about doggone. Like, come on, man.
I knew that didn't sound
like I said, what black person unalives themselves by hanging? First of all, what black person has a rope?
What black person has a rope?
Yeah. Think about it. The type of rope that you need. Think about it. You laugh. I'm dead serious. The type of rope that you need to hang yourself. What black person got one of them? Just laying around. This is a college student now. He ain't on no farm now.
Now I was about to say a farmer, but
this is a college student at a college campus. He ain't no farmer. Right. Where he get a rope from to hang himself?
That's a fact.
Just laying around, huh? And you can't say he went and brought it because so he went and brought that, so he couldn't think of no easier ways to hang himself on the way to buy that rope, huh? I could wreck the car. I could have an accident. I could kill myself like that. I could take pills. None of that now.
Right.
I appreciate you, my brother. None of that was gonna work. Now he had to go to the store, buy the rope, and then go back and hang himself on the tree. And that makes sense to people. That's insane, man. Arkansas is happening too. That's insane, man. We gotta get the word up, but this is insane. Yeah, this can't be going on. We gotta put a stop to this. I'm talking about effective immediately. Come on, man. Tap the screen, shut it live, baby. Where y'all at? Are you in here or you not? Where y'all at? Now we finna get to this moolah in a minute. You already know how we do now. Man, you know did you know there was no 13th floor or room 13 in most buildings in America?
Yep.
You knew that?
Yep.
I knew about the 13th floor. I didn't know about the room number though. I never really paid that any attention.
Yep. And if you do have it, most people don't want it.
Yeah. You know why?
I would assume it had something to do with bad luck or something.
In certain cases, employees have been known to attribute negative events or misfortune to the presence of the 13th floor, which can impact morale and productivity. Moreover, for potential buyers or renters of hotel properties, the presence of the 13th floor can act as a deterrent due to the associated superstitions. So, because of superstitions, they decided they ain't gonna put them in the building. We ain't gonna have no level, no floor 13 or 13, room 13. Just skip over it, huh? Like it ain't there. Don't even matter. We're still gonna have that many in the room. It's still gonna be there. We're just gonna name it 14.
I was about to say it's still the 13th floor. They're just gonna call it something.
Like, so because y'all calling something else, it's not the 13th floor. I understand that. Like that's the part that confused me.
But really, the 14th floor is actually the 13th floor.
Yeah, we call it 14 because we superstitious.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well that makes sense. Well, no, it really doesn't because it's still the 13th floor. That's
In my mind, though, I'm on the 14th floor.
But if things happen on the 13th floor, it's still 13 floors. So, like, I don't get that. But you know, yeah, that superstitious that you can just put them in no buildings, just forget it, huh? Like, yeah, I think
they probably gonna do it.
the Waldorf Astoria has it, the Hilton International Hotels and the Empire State Building. Other than that, you ain't gonna find them. I said, damn, not no room 13, just 13, just throw it out the window. Anything 13, they don't want it.
Right. Missing that money.
Man. Also, if you're out there, if you're hiding your car because they're looking for it, repos, there's a few things that you need to know. It's illegal for them, first of all, to tow it out your yard, first of all.
Yeah, it is.
They can't just come in your driveway and tow your car. That's illegal. If you call the police, they will have to drop it. And I know that personally because I got into it one time when they tried to repo one of mine falsely. And I had to let them know, hey, you got to drop that. He dropped it anyway. I had that thing, but he was saying that, you know, he told me, he one told me for that day that if he called the cops, I'd have to drop it anyway. But yeah, it's illegal. First off, they can't just come in your yard and tow nothing. Secondly, if you got a gate, or if it's locked in the storage, or if it's in the garage, they can't do it. If it's altercation when they're taking it, they can't do it because they can't. I tell you the exact term. I'm gonna tell you the exact term what they called it. What they call it. Well, I might not be telling you nothing if I can't find it. Okay, boom. There's a clear breach of peace. That's what they call it, a breach of peace. They can't have a breach of peace. Taking a vehicle while it's occupied. Also, they can't take it while somebody's in it either. Not only constitutes a violation of the law, but also constitutes a clear breach of peace. So if it's altercation when they come to your yard, come take your car, and it's a breach of peace, they can't take your car either. They're supposed to legally leave it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Come on, boy. You know, I'm always going to get you right now. So
So all you got to do is start an argument.
pretty much, and they supposed to drop it because they're supposed to be no altercation. Yeah. They can tow it from a store parking lot, the street, or even your workplace if it's a public area. They can't take it from a garage, behind a gate, or from a storage unit. Or on your property, private property. So, you know, like I always say, you can't play a game or win a game if you don't know the rules. So, these are things, when they come to repo your car, let them know, hey, nah, you ain't taking mine because it's here or there. And these are ways that you might be you need to keep it to keep your car until you get your money right or whatever you want. I ain't advocating for you to do that now, but hey, I'm here for you. I'm here for the people. That's what I'm here for. Forget the finance company. I ain't here for them.
Don't leave the yard.
Hey, yeah, you call out that yard, now your ass is grass, and they the lawnmower. I can't do nothing for you. But I mean, hey, I'm telling you, hey, when you're there at night and you see lights outside, you look when they out there, hey, you get out there and call the cops, sometimes you can save your whip. But they probably still gonna try to snatch it and go. But like I said, if it's a breach of peace, or like I said, in your driveway, doggone, in your yard, on your property, breach of peace, behind the gate, in the storage unit in the garage, they can't mess with you. So, hey, like I said, if you behind them payments, they're looking for your car. These are things you need to know because, times are tight, so you never know. But you need that ride to get back and forth to the job, as they say. You don't want them snatching it out of the yard. I'm just saying.
Don't want that.
I'm just saying. Trying to give you the goods. Y'all ain't here for me. Y'all here what? Where y'all at, baby? Ain't nobody tapping. Ain't nobody doing nothing. I'm gonna say, well, y'all ain't talking to me. Y'all ain't tapping. Where y'all at? What we doing, huh? Nobody want to just cut the live in a minute. Forget it. Just cut it out. And don't even waste my time. All right, boom. These are 23 ETF stocks that pay weekly. We like the weekly income, the passive income coming in weekly. That's how we like to have it coming in. All right. Number 1, USOY. Number 2, WDTE. Number 3, week, WEEK. Number 4, XBTY. Number 5, XTE. Number 6, I apologize. Number 6, YBTC. Number 7, YETH. Number 8, YMAG, YMAG. Number 9, YMAX, YMAX. And number 10, YSPY. All right. Number 11, NVYY. Number 12, PLTW. Number 13, QDTE. Number 14, QDTY. Number 15, QDTE. Number 16, QQQY. Number 17, RDTY. Number 18, STY. Number 19, TQQY. Number 20, TSII. 21, TSLW. 22, TSYY. And 23, ULTY. Like I said, those are 23 ETF stocks right there that you can invest in that will pay you weekly dividends. 23. So you can't find none of that, you're like, I don't know what to tell you. I done gave you 23 that all of them will pay you weekly. So hey, we trying to get this weekly income coming in where y'all can sit back and just be counting isms on the bisms and doing disms. You dig what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm trying to give you what I got for you now. I want you to be chilling. I want you to be counting big chips. Come on, fellas. I'm trying to get the ladies to be coming on. You could be getting them right. All right, boom. This is how you make $7K a month in dividends with a $20 a week investment. You heard me. This is how you make $7K a month in dividends with investing $20 a week. There are 2 strategies to dividend investments, DRIP and non-DRIP. DRIP stands for dividend reinvestment plans, which means instead of you taking your dividend payments and spending it, you're reinvesting it into the stock, also causing your dividend to grow. Non-DRIP, your dividend payments will be consistent, but won't grow. These are the type of stocks that you need to select in your portfolio to do this. Stocks with the ability to generate reliable income and potential for long-term growth. Each one will play a role in compounding your money like these. Number 1, NetEase, NTES, a tech conglomerate based in China with global reach. They have a dividend yield of 2.03%, a dividend growth rate of 24.79%, and a share price growth rate of 16.25%. Number 2, Extra Space Storage, EXR, the largest operator of self-storage units in the United States, based in Utah, with a dividend yield of 4.38%, a dividend growth rate of 12.47%, and a share price rate of 7.74%. Number 3, Schwab, SCHD. They hold a basket of top dividend-paying U.S. stocks, which gives you instant diversification with a dividend yield of 3.79%, with a dividend growth rate of 10.77%, and a share price growth rate of 7.64%. You do this to stay consistent, and over time, your portfolio will grow along with your dividend payments from compounding. Now, of course, the more you invest, the faster it will grow, and the faster you'll make money. But if you don't have a lot to invest, that's just all basically cutting your little Starbucks run in the morning. That's $20 right there. You can take that and invest in that. In 10, 20, 30 years, you'll see how that compounds. And by the time you look up, it'd be $800,000, $900,000 in your account. You getting $7,000, $8,000 in dividends. Come on, man.
Game right
I just, whoo! Boy, it might make your head blow off when I bring it to you, ain't it? Yeah. I brings it right to you. The way to serving for two, baby. I brings it to you, baby. Come on now. But y'all ain't here for me. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me. What'd she say? What's the first 5? That's Oliver, first of all. Not Olivia. Oliver, what's the first 5 I missed? The first 5 what? I'm confused, Oliver. Oh, dog. What's going on? I'm confused. First 5 of what? What did you miss? Okay, we're not going to continue with it. Obviously, you're not quick with the tapping. But that's how you make $7K a month in dividends. I just give you what I have for you, man. I just do what I can. I'm here, so I might as well give you what I can do for you. All right, let me give you that. Out of the 23, what was number 5? The first 5 out of those 23. Let me go back. Buy USOY, WDTE, week, WEEK, XBTY, and XTE. That was the first 5. Did I take care of you? Jamaica, very good. All right. Let's get to this real estate. Let's talk about getting these properties. Once again, hey, we're building this wealth, getting this passive income coming, baby. You know how we doing it. I want checks coming in every other day for you, every week. I want you to be able to spend like you want to spend and chill how you want to chill. You dig what I'm saying? You can't help nobody if you ain't got no money. I'm just saying. You can't do nothing for nobody if you ain't got nothing. The more you have, the more you can give. Always remember that. A great man said that one time. You can't do nothing for nobody if you ain't got nothing. The more you have, the more you can give. Come on now. This is how you buy real estate with $50 to $100. This is how you buy real estate with as little as $50 to $100. Yes, it's called fractional ownership. So you don't have to come up with the huge down payment, no $100,000, $300,000, none of that. You can divide it into shares, and you'll be a co-owner in that property. Now, I saw one where they was talking about they're going to be starting to break some down in tokens. You can buy tokens and all that. But fractional ownership is a method in which several unrelated parties can share in and mitigate the risk of ownership of a high-value, tangible asset, usually a jet, a yacht, or a piece of resort real estate. It can be done for strictly monetary reasons, but typically there is some amount of personal access involved. So you can buy use fractional ownership to buy different properties or fractional parts of different properties and build your portfolio and have that income coming in off of these properties based off owning fractional shares, and you ain't got to spend a whole bunch of money. Then once your money get on up where it need to be, that's when you take it and come on the back end and you throw some more in there, and now you got more coming in. Come on now. I should be charging for this, boy. I swear, boy, but I love y'all, so I ain't gonna charge you nothing. I'm gonna give you for free. I ain't gonna charge nothing. Fractional ownership, people gotta look into it, build that portfolio. Let's get right, baby. Let's get this money. Come on now. Stay tuned, tap the screen, share it live. Come on in, baby. Come on in and see it. Man. Woo! Kiss myself. All right, my sweet brother Nuncy. Nuncy. Man. This right here, I saw this online. Should big women only date big men? That was the question. Hitting the dating scene. The biggins. Should biggins stick with biggins? Woo! Man. What do you think, Vic? Now, the video I saw, they were at like a conference, and the lady was up there, and she was talking about, she had a little weight on her. She was a little chubby now.
Big in concert? I mean, event for the biggins?
I don't know if it's specific for the biggins, but she was a biggin. So, but she wasn't too. Now she wasn't just obese now, but she had some weight on her. Yeah. So the lady's talking to her. And she like a muscular man. She like her man, to be. And the lady's like, well, so he's supposed to be in the gym and all this and shit. But he's supposed to want you. And well, I have a little weight on me. I can see that. And but that does, big women do seem to like little guys for some reason. I don't know what that's about. They don't normally seem to be go at a lot of big guys as far as I see, but I don't know that. Obviously, I'm not a big guy, so I don't know.
Small guys like big women too.
That's what they say. I personally, wouldn't know about that. I like a small petite woman myself. You know what I'm saying? But I like all women. But if you get my personal preference, I like a little something small petite I can throw up against the wall. I'm just
toss around the room.
Get real aggressive with her. Yeah. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. But I will say, the big women are very confident because they will approach you or get in your inbox way before supposed small or pretty girl will. They be on the hunt. They got to have it. These pretty girls, the small girls will sit back and won't say nothing. And then big girls be like, yo, what's up? I'm in there. I need parts. What's up? I'm interested. That's how they coming. So they definitely go at what they want. So I ain't gonna say that about them, but I don't know. Should they only date big men or big women? Should they stick with? I don't know. Like you said, they say a lot of small guys like big women. So I don't know. But you can't expect somebody to be in the gym or have a workout body and you ain't giving them the same thing. I would think so. But I mean, like I say, y'all let me know what y'all think. Should the chubby chasers stick together or should they date? Should they try to date smaller guys? I love a cute big baby. I ain't gonna hold you. Gotta be cute though. Yeah, well, if you like a little more cushion for the pushing, I can understand, brother. I can understand. That just ain't really my thing. I like to breathe. That's all. That's my thing. Vic's, why you laughing?
They're gonna take your breath away.
I'm a little piece of leather now. I'm just saying, that's just. Yeah, I don't know about that. But like I said, they're very aggressive, though. They definitely know what they want. I'll tell you that, though. They sure come, and they let you know you can have it, too.
Yes, sir.
This is what's going down.
Yes, sir. Just like this.
Come on now. Man, this right here tripped me out. This is a wild story. There was this guy in Australia that, back in 2011, he found a money glitch where they were calling it, where basically made him a millionaire. Over, how long was it? 4 months? Yeah, I think it was over 4 months. This guy named Dan, he's 29-year-old bartender in Australia. In 2011, he was out at a bar and needed money, so he went to the ATM. He was in the drink and ran out of money and wanted to keep drinking. So he went out to the ATM to get some more money. He tried to transfer $200 from his credit card to his savings account, But the machine kept saying transaction canceled. So he like, damn, what the hell? All right, so he just put his card back in there this time and tried to just get $200 out of his straight out of savings account, and the money came out. He's like, damn, I ain't got the money in there, but okay. Whatever, he didn't think about it. He went back to the bar, kept drinking. So after he finished drinking that night, he left the bar. He's leaving the bar, he walks back by the ATM. So let me try this shit again, see if it works. Tries it again to get more money. So he's like, what in the world? So after that, all right, let me catch it the way I'm at now. But I thought he tried again, yeah, see if it'll work. It did. So now he's like, he want to see how much he can get now. So now he tries to get 500, 600 out, etc. And it's giving it to him. Wow. It's giving it to him, right? So now he done found the ultimate lick. Now he like, oh man, I done find this gin. Now I'm finna go ahead and rack this money up, right? So he figured out, long as he transferred the money from his credit card to his bank account every night, his bank balance would stay positive. And he could do this until they caught him, he thought, or until the bank called him or the police contacted him, right? So he lives the high life, and he chilling, he buying this, buying that, then buying planes, then flew him and his friends to an island for $20K. Spent matter of fact, more than that. Let me see exactly how much that was. $90K, I apologize. Spent $90K on the plane to fly him and his friends to an island for the weekend, and he living it up. Living it up now.
Using the same method.
He got to go between the glitch works. Okay, so he can do this until they catch him. Yeah. Okay, in the first 2 weeks alone, he got 20,000. In the first 2 weeks alone, he got 20K. Now he found out the glitch only works between 1 and 3 a.m. when the ATMs went offline. So after weeks, he expecting the police to come. Like I said, the bank to contact him. Nobody even contacted him. Nobody said nothing. He even went into the bank one day in person and was in there like just doing business or whatever, poking around, seeing if my smart was gonna say something, and nobody said nothing about nothing. So he like, damn, like I said, he took the friends out to islands. All he's wild. He's living it up now. He's living his best life now, right? So he did this over 4 months. Like I said, over the 4 months, he made $1.6 million Australian dollars, which is $1 million US dollars. So after this, like I said, nobody else. He gets paranoid, thinking that they looking for him, and start acting crazy and hiding out and looking over his shoulder and all this other stuff. Now ain't nobody looking for him now. He panicking now because he got so much money and stuff, right? So he called the bank and confessed. I can't make this up, y'all. He called the bank and confessed.
Can't live like this.
Called the bank and confessed, and the bank said there wasn't nothing really they could do about it because they really didn't know what they know what's going on. You know, they don't know how that shit work, how that thing work or whatever. So they like, what? So they said, well, we'll be in contact with you. 3 years go by. Oh. Nobody contacted them from the bank. The police don't contact them, nothing. Right? So he done got so stressed and paranoid now and feeling guilty because he's never broke any laws ever in his life or whatever. He got to start going to see a psychiatrist now.
He's a millionaire. He can afford it.
Hey, so he starts going to see a psychiatrist, right? So the psychiatrist tells him he might want to turn himself in. You know what I mean? Hey, you might want to go ahead and turn yourself in. Da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He decides he ain't going to turn himself in this time. He ain't going to do that. He's going to start going on podcasts and talk shows and TV and making TV appearances to tell his story. Fool, you just stole $1 million. You just stole $1.6 million. What are you talking about? You going to tell your story? This ain't no story.
That's crazy.
People do this dumb stuff, and you see other people that did it. Yeah, they done went to jail for that, fool. Right. They went to jail and served time and got out. So yeah, they can talk about it now. If you never got arrested for it, you don't need to be talking about it. Right. The hell?
Never got caught.
Bro, would have never got caught. Right? So a producer from one of the TV shows he went on called the police on him and told on him. A hater. Always a hater, y'all. Tap the screen. It's always a hater. Right? So if he would never took his tail on TV trying to tell his story, he would never got caught. But it always gets better now. So the producer called, tell on him. The police contact him, arrest him, all the spiel, whatever. He goes to court. So now he in court. The judge, the prosecutor, and everybody, this is an unprecedented case Because this never really happened before, so they don't really know how to handle, know what to do, whatever with these charges or whatever. So end up, they didn't even know how to classify it or whatever. So he ended up getting a year in prison. You'll take $1.6 million for a year in prison? That's
Not at all, sir.
you can do a year for 1.6. Stop it, Vic.
I don't want to do it.
You don't want to, but if the outcome is you're gonna have $1.6 million, you can do a year. Now you don't want to do it. I don't want to do a day. But if you tell me that I'm gonna have 1.6 after this year, yeah, I might have to sit, bro. Hey, get my canteen ready, baby.
You going up in there for a year.
Hey, get my canteen ready, baby. Hey, I'm sorry now. Hey, that 1.6 waiting for me. Put that thing in the bank, baby. Let that thing go ahead and accrue. I'm just saying, baby. Hey, I don't know. It might be worth it for just a year. Diddy got 4. And he's.
Yeah. Wow.
I said, man, food and toll on his doggone self. Crazy. Ain't no way I'm gonna tell on myself. Is you crazy?
And this is over 3 years now.
Yeah. Like I said, he got the money. It took him 4 months to get the 1.6 million. So I guess he was stacked up. So the next few years, he was just, as you would say, chug, living life.
Yeah.
Woo. Man. That's gonna about wrap it up. Anything y'all got for me today? Any questions? Any I always like to give the fans the floor. They ask me whatever y'all like to ask me, whatever's on your mind. You know, the clips will be out, so y'all can come in the comments. But while we're live, you have me. Anything you guys would like to ask me or discuss, I'll wait. The big girls be on the prowl, baby. They say they here for it. They ready to throw that thing.
With no problem.
Come on, man. Ready to get it in.
Watch out for the big girl.
Hey, they know what they want. They trying to make love. We can make love in the bedroom. They trying to throw it down now. They trying to toss that thing now. Floating on top of my water bed.
Wait a minute.
They trying to throw that thing now. Not the water bed, though. That might be too much for them. Hey. Come on now. Hey. In the hallway. Making our way beside the stairs. We can do it anywhere. I can love you in the shower. Both of our bodies dripping wet on the patio. We can make a night you won't forget. Come on, bro. As I softly pull your hair.
What?
We can do it anywhere. Come on now. Hey. Make me get big nasty in there and get right now. Hey. Turn it out. Turn it out. Get in there, get sweaty now.
Wow.
Get in there, get the glistening now. Looking like wet seals up in there.
Oh, no, bro. No, that's crazy. You say wet seals.
And they're getting it in, baby. We're going hard. All types of noises coming out. It's zoo time, baby. It's zoo time. Woo. Well, all right. So y'all ain't got nothing fun. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining me this evening in Masterpiece Theater. As always, I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator. Jesse Mitchell. This has been Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell, #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas. There's no me without you. I love you. Stay tuned. Coming to the city near you, baby. I love you. Oh.